Owarimonogatari Season 2 as the conclusion, final chapter, to the main storyline presented since Bakemonogatari in 2009. And to say that it was a long time coming would be an understatement. It has been almost a decade since I fell in love with this anime. While it has had its ups and downs, it never became intolerable. For anyone who kept watching this series for this long or joined the train, the finale. Maoi Hell and Hidejai Rendezvous are arcs with essential information that is needed to be built up before reaching the final boss. The final boss, known as Uji, has been foreshadowed FO sometime now. Who is she? Where did she come from? We will have the answers to all our questions in this arc. All the pieces that have been lingering will finally connect. Maoi Hell consists of Araragi going to hell after being intentionally killed by Goen. If you have not watched Owarimonogatari by now, you should go back because it is very necessary. As well as obviously watching the rest of the series that has aired beforehand. Visually it is an extremely fun episode, and seeing Araragi and Maoi banter after all these years is great. We saw them send each other off in the second season, and a touching moment, and in the final season, we see the wonderful reunion. The music that accompanies the touching moment towards the end pulls at your heartstrings. Can you call it manipulative? Sure. It sure as hell worked well. The comedic timing can be abrasive, and I say this in a positive way. It's an onslaught of comedy smacking in your face with animation shifting from cartoony back to model. With sprinkles of deep dialogue, we get a traditional Monogatari script. The most important element of the arc is Araragi showing his attitude towards life changing, but his heart remains the same. He will always want to save people even if he went back and did things again. However, he still shows some regret in the approach he took and how he could have improved on it. Anyone who has been interested in Araragi's character development will be satisfied seeing him converse with Maoi. In the second half of the arc, we are met with a character that was first introduced in Tsuki Owarimonogatari. To not get spoilers, they converse about why Araragi had to die and come back to life. This arc really benefited from the TV special format because there were a ton of different settings NG presented as Maoi and Araragi take a journey to meet the man who will bring him back to life. The animation quality was astonishing, far better than what we saw in Owarimonogatari Season 1. Hida Rendezvous is not just a filler date between our main cast and heroine. While Hidejai takes a large chunk of her self-proclaimed arc, Uji Ashino interrupts to speak about the important implications that were presented in Maoi Hell. Uji's near-warming dialogue and the sound design gives me chills down my spine when listening her speak to Araragi. Without having any knowledge of the next arc, Gi Dark, you feel anxiety through. But wait, let's get back to the date between our main girl and main boy. Hidejai probably looks the most beautiful here than in any other series. While this is obviously a personal feeling, I had to put it in the ether sphere. But being beautiful is not just about the character design. Shaft really kept up with the animation and kept her on model almost with the obvious exception of comedic animation shifts. The backgrounds are rich and full of life as Hidejai, with her new driving license, takes out Araragi on a date. The date itself was very charming. The most befitting to a 6 months relationship. To the viewers, it has been 8 years.